you ready to wake up? Yeah. Sweet girl. Good morning, everyone. So it has been a hot minute since I've last kind of like vlogged, or I feel like since like Christmas time. But today I decided to pick up the camera and just kind of take you throughout my day. I don't really have anything like really planned out. There's obviously a lot of things I can do or need to do. But yeah, just see where the day takes us. So I'm about to go turn on the coffee machine. I like to let that warm up a little bit, and I'll make my bed. So I've been awake for a little while now. I didn't just wake up. I've just kind of been lounging around. It's a gloomy day outside, so I haven't really wanted to get out of bed. So yeah, I'm going to turn on the coffee machine, and while that's warming up, I'll make my bed. Turn this on. This is one of my favorite cups. My niece got this for me for Christmas. That's so cute. So I like to put my cups here ahead of time if I can remember, because this is kind of like a warming station, so it's nice because it warms up the cup before I put the espresso in. Sorry, this lighting is really bad. I'm in my bathroom, but I just made the bed, put on like a sweater, leggings. I'm not really going to really dress up today because I just have a couple errands to run, like to the post office and stuff. So I'm just going to do a little bit of makeup just to kind of pull myself together a little bit. But first I'm going to wash up and then make my latte, and while I'm sipping my latte, that's when I'll do my like makeup and stuff. But I have been using a new skincare. My sister actually got it for me, and it is the Virage brand. I believe it's from like the doTERRA company, like the essential oil stuff. But I've been really loving it, so I'm going to use that, do kind of like my skincare, and then go make my latte. Okay, my skincare is all done, nice and glowy. I did get a cold sore over here like last week, of course. So that's what that is, and I had a couple breakouts, but I think they're kind of going away now, hopefully. But yeah, I've been loving it. Leaves my skin feeling really good. Right now it looks like a little bit like shiny or greasy, but I feel like eventually it kind of like soaks in, and it makes my skin feel very nice and smooth. Well, that didn't really come out so pretty, but it tastes so good. So I usually add a little bit less than a teaspoon of condensed milk on the bottom. This way when my espresso pours in, it kind of like melts it. And that's like my sweetener I use, so I don't really add any syrups or anything. I have had it without it too. It just doesn't taste as good. But oh, this is so good. Okay, I hope you can see me. I just have you sitting on one of my makeup organizers. I'm too lazy to go get the tripod. So I have been loving scrunchies. I know, old news, but I finally got some. I remember we had a bunch of like these growing up. We had so many different colors and styles, and I'm like, if only we knew, you know, to save all of that. And but anyway, so I was just in Ross and I got, I think it's like a black, gray, and like a colored one. It was like $1.50 or something. But I've been loving them for like, you know, when I need to pull my hair back so it doesn't get like a kink or like a hair tie mark. You know what I mean. Got my latte. Cheers. Ding. If I was just staying home, I probably wouldn't really put any makeup on just to give like, you know, my face a break. But since I will have to run to the post office later, I want to put at least something on. I finally got the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I've been wanting to try it, but I was like, I don't really want to spend that much money for a concealer. My other one is fine. And then there was like a deal on QVC. I've never bought anything from QVC. It was like 2 concealers and it comes with like a beauty blender. I forgot how much it was. So I ordered it. It came in and one of the concealers was broken. So I pulled it out of the package. The package was fine, but it just like cracked like the bottle because it's glass. So I called them. They had excellent customer service. Like they picked up right away. And it was funny because the girl who picked up, her name was Jennifer too. So, but she was so sweet and like they didn't ask me to send a picture or they weren't like, you know, kind of, they were just like so easygoing about it. Like, okay, we're so sorry. We'll send you a new one right away. And they sent me a whole new package. So I have 4 concealers now, well, 1 broken one, and 2 beauty blenders, and it was so nice of them, and I love the concealer. It is so full coverage. The first time I put it on like my other concealer, and I just like put a lot on, and then I went to spread it out, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be here all day. Like, it's really full coverage. It's really good. I got the medium, light medium, I think, shade. Light medium, and it's a little bit too dark for me right now. I'm like really pale right now, winter time. I haven't been out in the sun obviously, so it's a little bit too dark. Like it comes off a little bit like orangey for me right now. So I have been kind of mixing that with this Maybelline Better Skin concealer that I use. So I kind of mix those 2 shades, and that's been nice. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, especially since I've kind of had some breakouts, and I've been talking a lot. Can you tell I haven't vlogged in a while? So anyway, I'm just going to get to it, just kind of do a little bit. I always say a little bit and then it comes out a lot of it, but we'll see what happens. I basically use my concealer. Oh my gosh, that looks scary. I just looked in the camera. I basically use my concealer as like a foundation. So I haven't gotten my eyelashes done in a while. I took a little bit of a break, and it has been so hard. I shouldn't say so hard. I'm being a little dramatic, but I got so used to them, and when I had my eyelashes done, I feel like all I had to do was do my eyebrows, put a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes, and I could be ready to go. But now I feel like I have to overcompensate because, you know, I look really tired, or like I feel like my eyes almost like disappear because I don't have my lashes. And yeah, it takes me a lot longer to get ready. And I was going to wait a little bit longer and like, you know, give my eyelashes a break. It has been since New Year's, so a month. Hasn't been that long. I honestly thought I was gonna wait a little bit longer. But yesterday, the eyelash girl, she posted on her Instagram, and she's really pretty busy, like especially around the holidays. You have to book like ahead of time. So I would usually book like 3-4 appointments ahead. So like, you know, my fill-ins. And again, I was gonna wait a little bit longer, but she posted that she had an opening next weekend, and she's like, who wants it? And I was just like, me. And then after I wrote to her, I'm like, oh, like I wanted to wait a little bit longer, I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's going to be a lot easier to get ready for work in the morning. Because again, it takes me a lot longer to get ready. Just breathe that in. And I'm just using my usual Laura Mercier setting powder. Whew, that was the first time I really breathed it in. And as you can tell, it's very simple. I'm not doing too much, just kind of a little bit to even out my skin tone just a little bit. You can still see like it's, you know, I didn't put a lot on, so it's not like full coverage. But don't want to scare everyone at the post office. So I wanted to ask you guys, I feel like every YouTuber says this, what kind of videos do you like to see? I know I could obviously tell by the views what videos most people prefer, like the cleaning videos. I get a lot more views on, and I like doing those. But do you guys like watching vlogs? Or, I mean, let me know what you like to see. I feel like I kind of get mixed reviews. Some people are like, oh, you should do more makeup videos or more cleaning videos, or people are like, oh, I love watching your vlogs. So let me know what you guys like to watch, or what you would like me to film. I kind of haven't, well, not kind of, I haven't been consistent, and it's because I've almost like, I don't know what to film, and I don't want to just put a video up just to put a video up. So my last one I put up was me deep cleaning my bathroom, and I loved that video. And it is sometimes, I was recently watching another YouTuber's video, and she mentioned, someone asked her a question like, oh, she did the assumptions tag or whatever, and someone asked her, oh, I assume you love cleaning or something. I think that was the question, something like that. And she was like, yes, but I enjoy it more when I don't have to film. And I'm like, you know what, that's so true, because it takes so much longer. It may not seem like it. It may seem so easy to just kind of just put up the camera and go. And I know I'm not that best at like switching angles and being all fancy. Some people have like really nice fancy, you know, angles and different ways to shoot. I'm still learning, obviously. But I was like, you know what, that's so true, because you have to set it up and then you have to think about the lighting. And then like it switches, you know, especially throughout the day if it's like cloudy. And it almost like takes that joy, or like you feel pressure, and it takes a lot longer. Which again, I don't mind, obviously, that's why you film YouTube videos. But I really did enjoy that bathroom cleaning video. And I hope you guys did too. I can't talk. I haven't had all my coffee yet. Eddie and I did film another video. We're not done with it yet. I think it's going to be a little bit of a longer one. I think I have a lot of footage. Hopefully I could kind of compress it, or maybe I'll do 2 parts. It's a DIY project. Eddie did most of the work, but it's exciting. Well, I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time. So hopefully that'll be coming out soon. Again, we just have to finish it, kind of like the last step. And so I'm excited about that one too. But yeah, I just really haven't known what to film. Like, I don't know if I should be vlogging, or if they're really boring and you guys don't care. Like, I personally, the videos I like to watch are like vlogs or like lifestyle videos. I know a lot of people would be like, oh, it's boring. I don't know why I'm filming this. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not bored. Like, I enjoy watching it. It might seem boring, but I personally like watching just everyday stuff. Like, for example, like today, you know, making my coffee, cleaning up, cooking, like whatever you're doing, just film it. I like watching those videos. So I don't know if you guys do. Let me know. Please let me know. Somebody. Let your girl know. But yeah, I'm just using this. I got it in my, what's it called? BoxyCharm. I haven't done those in a while, but I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's the Nightingale Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow palette. I think this is the one that when Eddie did my BoxyCharm unboxing and did my makeup. I'll link that video down below. I think it was this palette, because I remember him saying vulgar. Maybe it was him, I don't know, but I'll link that video down below. It's actually pretty funny. So I'm just using that. It has kind of like neutral shades. I've been leaning toward this. I have like moments where I kind of go through palettes. Like, I'll stick to one palette and use it for a while, and then I'll switch to a different one. So yeah, lately I've been using this one. Just kind of, you know, simple look. But when I have my eyelashes on, I usually don't put on anything on my eyes. Barely anything. So can't wait to get those back. But in the meantime, I'm going to use what I have. So I've been putting kind of like I'm not good with liquid liner. You know, people do like the pretty eyeliner. I've tried so many times, I still suck. So I just take, this is actually Bobbi Brown. It's not a black, it's like it's called mahogany. It looks kind of like black, but it's like a dark brown. And I just kind of line my top, I can't talk, what is it called? Above my eyelashes. And then it's kind of like a rough one. And then I'll take the black shadow in here and just like set it almost. And that creates or makes my eyes or bleh. It looks a little bit darker. Okay, that's what I want to say. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Hold on, I need a closer look. Oh, so I wanted to share this with you guys too, in case you were wondering. So to wash my beauty blender, I used to use like a bar of soap. It was like a natural one. Actually, my old job, someone had made it for everyone for Christmas. It was so cute. She made like little bars of soap, like it was like a shape of a snowflake. So I used that to wash my beauty blender because I'm like, it's a natural thing. I don't want to use any chemicals or anything because obviously it's going in my face. So I ran out of that soap bar. Obviously, after a while, it disappears. So yesterday, I really needed to wash my beauty blender, and I was like, oh, what should I use? What should I use? And then I was like, duh, I have the Castile soap. That's the one I use. If you watch some of my cleaning videos, I use like to wash my floors and stuff. So I used that. I wish I showed you this before I used it, but like everything came out. Everything. There was not one spot left with concealer or foundation. Like it was spotless. I was shocked at how well, and it doesn't leave a smell. It's very clean, you know, like a clean product. So I was amazed. So if any of you are needing to wash your beauty blenders, use the Castile soap. There's different, some of them have scents, but mine is just like, I think the baby kind. It's the light blue. I'll link it down below if you guys want to. I'm sure you could get it on Amazon. And it doesn't have a scent to it or anything, but it cleans it so well. Like I was amazed. Obviously it's dirty now because I just used it, but yeah, in case any of you were needing to, because I know they sell like, I think Beauty Blender actually sells like the cleaning stuff, but I'm like, I don't want to spend money on that. So that works well. For my eyebrows, I need to go get another pencil before I run out. So I have like these moments where I kind of like stick to one thing. So I was using the pomade, the Anastasia pomade for my eyebrows. And then I think since starting like work and stuff, this has been faster and quicker for me. So I've been using the Brow Wiz. I had the brow, I think it's the definer, the thicker one. But I noticed I like the Brow Wiz better because with the definer, like the thicker one, I felt like my eyebrows came out a little bit too chunky. Like I would do them a little bit too much. And maybe I still do. Maybe other people look at me and are like, oh my goodness, what is she doing? But for me, the way I see it, it's easier to use this and my eyebrows don't look so chunky. I mean, I like big eyebrows, like thicker eyebrows, but they almost look too like Sharpie kind, you know? Not my thing. Am I talking too much? Sorry if I'm talking too much. And I think I'm done. Very simple, easy. I'm not really gonna put anything on my lips because I'm still drinking my latte. And I'm not really like a lipstick person. I just feel like, especially if I'm home, I'm either drinking water or something and it's always getting all over my bottles or my cups. If I'm going out somewhere, usually I'll put something on, but mostly it's just chapstick. I'm going to leave my hair like this for right now until I'm getting ready to head out, and then I'll do something with it. But I kind of curled it yesterday, just the ends a little bit, so I think I'm just going to brush it out and leave it down. So I just ran into the post office. It's raining outside. I'm trying to decide if I want to go to the store or not. I kind of want to go to like TJ Maxx and Ross, just because I haven't been in a while, but I don't know what to do. Should I not? It's raining, so I kind of just want to go home, but I don't know, but I'll let you know what I decide. So I did end up going to TJ Maxx and Ross. I just got in the car. I'll show you all this stuff that I got when I get home, but it's snowing here. Like, what? It's only 37 degrees. I mean, it's cold, but because earlier this morning I saw someone posted on their Snapchat that it was snowing in South Carolina, and I was like, really? Like, it's not snowing here. Usually it's a little bit warmer there. And then as I was driving, it almost looked like it was hailing, like really tiny. And now it's like big flakes. I don't know if you can see it because it melts right away. I don't know if you can tell. Kind of looks like snow. I mean, kind of looks like rain, but it's snowing. Ooh, so excited. I know we moved away from the snow, but here it's exciting when we get snow. Usually everything shuts down. I mean, it's obviously not sticking. It's just kind of melting away right away, but yeah, I'm shocked that we have snow. But I kind of wish it would stick. I know it's cold, but it's pretty because, again, we don't usually get it down here. I kind of wish it would stick so everything would be all nice and white and cute and pretty, but yeah. So I'm just going to head home, and when I get home, I'll show you what I bought. So I have been back home now for a little while, but I just ate some lunch and then I was on the phone with my sister. So I just wanted to show you what I got. So I didn't really need anything. There were certain things let me rephrase. So I don't know about you, but a lot of times when I need something and I go out to look for it, I can't find it. But then when you're not looking, you find it. I don't know if that happens to you, but it happens to me quite a bit. So today I was really excited about something I got. I'll show you here in a second. But so from TJ Maxx, I picked up some Epsom salt. I always put this in the bathtub, and Eddie's been a little bit sick, so I've been making him, well, not necessarily making him, but suggesting for him to take baths. I feel like for myself too, anytime I feel like I'm getting sick, or just in general, they're really healthy for you. So anyway, we needed some more bath salt, so I got some of that. I also got these like double wall like cups for like lattes. I have a couple, but they're a little bit shorter and smaller, and these are a little bit more squared off. I don't know, I'll see. These were $13 for 2 of them. I'll see how I like them. I'm gonna try them out, and if I'm not crazy about them, I'll just return them. But I thought they were cute and like very simple, and I like things like this for the latte because you can kind of see through it. I also picked up some nail polish. I definitely don't need any. I don't know if you saw, I have a huge rack. I have like my own salon. But I don't have this color yet. Always gets me. So I picked this up. I thought it'd be cute for like spring. It's kind of like a pinkish color. So I got that. I just painted my nails red yesterday, and I'm not crazy about it right now. So maybe I'll just switch it to pink. And I got these gold hoops. So I have something kind of similar that I got from Amazon, but they're a little bit chunkier, and I really like them. And these, they're not as chunky, but they have almost like the like a texture to them, like a hammered texture. I don't know how to explain it. So I thought those were cute, and they were only $13. And then I don't know if you can see, sorry, there's a mess, but I got that round black mirror. So that's kind of what I was wanting to get. So as you can see that gray one standing there? I don't know if you saw my other videos. I used to have like a white one, but it was a lot smaller. And when I bought that white one at the store, I was like, at the store it seemed big, and I was like, oh, perfect, I'll put it in my entryway. And when I brought it home, I was like, ooh, it's a little small. But I would put like plants and stuff around it, and it would kind of make it seem not so small. But I still was like, oh, I'd like to get a bigger one. And we were at Lowe's the other day with Eddie, and that gray one I just showed you was on clearance. I think it was like half off. And I was like, perfect. So I brought it home, and I was like, oh, I kind of wish it was white. Just because our wall is gray, so I feel like the white stood out a little bit more. And so I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it or not. And then I was like, oh, what if I buy a round mirror? And I really wanted one with like a black frame. And I know they have them at Target, but they're like $70, I think. And I was like, oh, I really don't want to spend that much for a mirror. So today I found this one at TJ Maxx for $40. So I'm super excited. I'll wait for Eddie to come home and put it up for me. So that's what I got at TJ Maxx. And then at Ross, I also got like this basket planter, and I like that it has the plastic inside, so this way the water doesn't leak through. And I don't usually put the plant right inside, like with the soil. I have it like in a separate like cup. You know, the ones they come in with a separate pot, the ones that they come in from the nursery, you know, like the plastic ones. And this was only $7. So I kind of like that two-tone color. I thought that was cute. Got that. I got some chia seeds. I used to use these a lot to put them like in smoothies and stuff. And then mine expired or something, so I threw them out. I kind of forgot about them. And I was talking to my sister the other day, and she mentioned putting chia seeds and stuff in her smoothie, and I was like, oh, that's what I need to get. So I saw them today, and I got them. And then I got these snips, these Fisker snips. They're only $4, and I love these. I already have a set of these. These are so useful around the garden, even like snipping flowers or whatever, because they have that like pointy thing. And they even have like this protector that you can put on top, so that's kind of nice. I like those. And then I got these 2 shirts. So I bought like blue dress pants for work, but then I realized I don't really have like shirts to go along with them. So I picked up these. I didn't try them on. I was just kind of walking by. I hate shopping for clothes, if you don't know that, but I really don't like shopping for clothes. So I was like, okay, maybe I should just walk by and look. So I kind of quickly glanced. So I picked up some shirts that had like some blue in them. And I didn't try them on. I wanted to bring them home and try them on with like my pants. But I just got this one. It's kind of like a cute blouse. Like has flowers on it. Has some blue in there. And this one was only $14. So I just thought it would be like a cute, and even for summertime, it's kind of, I mean, it's not summertime yet, but it's kind of like a thin, cute shirt. So we'll see how that looks. And then this one too, this one's actually really warm and soft. It's kind of like that plaid material or whatever, but it has like blue and then some pink in there. So we'll see, try it on, see how that is. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and I wanted to show you this. I'm so excited. So yesterday, I don't know if any of you follow, wow, brain fart. Oh, Belinda Celine, I think is her name. She posted that she got this like planner thing on Amazon. And I was like, oh my goodness, that is so cute. It has pink inside, so of course I had to get it, duh. But it just got, the Amazon guy just brought it. Well, actually, the UPS guy brought it anyway. So it just came in, so I'm super excited. I'm not crazy about the insert pages. They're kind of like, they're like a little bit yellowish. So I thought that was kind of, but you could always switch them out because, you know, they come out. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So I just wanted to share my excitement. So yeah, I think I'm just going to maybe try on those shirts with the pants, and then when Eddie gets home, hopefully he could hang up the mirror. But it is gloomy and rainy outside right now. So I think I just might like clean up a little bit, or we'll see. But yeah, that's basically everything that I got. I'm wearing my new earrings, testing them out, see how they feel. But I'm in my kitchen right now. I do have to, yeah, let me show you. I do have to do the dishes. I don't have too many to wash, but I have to put the clean ones away. So right now, I have my like coffee cups and mugs in this cabinet right here. But all of my coffee tea stuff is right here, and then like my teas and stuff are in this drawer. So I've been wanting to put my cups right here. It makes sense, obviously. You open it up and everything's right there. But I have dishes in these 2 cabinets, like my plates and kind of, you know, dinnerware or whatever you want to call it. So all of those 2 cabinets, or I don't want to separate them. So in this cabinet, I have like my white dishes, and then this cabinet are my pink dishes. And I love it. I love keeping them separate, like my pink and white ones. And I don't want to just switch one of the cabinets and have them on opposite sides. So I don't know what to do. This cabinet, I kind of have to go through. This is like my pretty stuff that I don't really use, but it's, I don't know. So I have a bunch of like tea sets. Again, I don't really use them. I've used them maybe like 3-4 times. So I have like a white set up there, then I have the striped one, and then I have like this pink stuff. So I love it, but again, it's not that useful. So I think I might get rid of the white one up there, even though it's really cute. So I don't know, we'll see. It's hard because they're so cute, but again, if I'm not using it, it's kind of like a waste of space. So I'll work on that some other time. But I was thinking and hoping to switch this over to the other side. See, I have like all my cups and then like bottles, and then this cabinet up top I have some like serving dishes and then some more like wine glasses and some other cups and just kind of like random things. So I don't know if my dishes will fit on this side to have like both of the dishes here. So I think I'm going to do is put these clean dishes away, wash these dishes, and then maybe try switching them. I mean, it's not that much work, and just kind of go through, get rid of stuff that I'm not using, and just try switching them around and see how that works. The worst case happens, I just have to put everything back, you know, switch them back. But I want to try it because, yeah, it's just so silly that my cups are here. I grab a cup, walk across to where my, you know, coffee and tea station is. It would just make sense to have it right on top. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'll try it. But yeah, first let me clean up. I took all the dishes out. Here are all of my white ones. Over there on the table are my vitamins that were in the cabinet, and then over there are all the other white dishes that I want to get rid of. Over here are my pink dishes, and once I took them all out, it looks like a lot. When they were in the cabinet, it didn't seem like so much because it's only like three shelves. But when I take them out, I'm like, oh wow, that's a lot. So yeah, I'm going to now take out all of my cups, take them out, and then I'm going to go through and wipe down all the cabinets, and then start switching the dishes around. Goodness. I feel like a hoarder right now. So I just took out all of my like bottles, cups, glasses. Out of breath. I'm starting to sweat. I think I was hyperventilating because I was like, oh, I think I'm a hoarder. So I don't know why I have like all these martini glasses and like champagne glasses. We don't drink. I don't like wine. So a lot of times I'll just pour like ice water or like a juice or something in my wine glass and drink it because you feel a little bit fancier. But honestly, like I don't think I've used these even once. So yeah, it's like I don't know why I have them. I think they were just cute, or maybe I was gifted them. I'm not sure. I don't even remember where I got them. But yeah, this is the point of the project where I'm like, why did I even touch it? Should have just left it there. But they always say it gets worse before it gets better. So this is good. I needed to do this. I was at my friend's house and her mom was down. We're talking, her mom just recently moved, and we're just talking about how it's nice to move more often because you get rid of stuff. But if you stay in the same house for a while, you start collecting it and you don't even realize it. this is kind of what happens. We haven't moved in a while, which I'm thankful for. Like, I love our house. I'm thankful we have a home and not have to live in an apartment and keep switching. But it's just, yeah, you start to collect stuff and you don't notice it because it just keeps getting pushed to the back. So it's nice to take all of this out. And I know it created a huge mess, but it's like a good visual. Like, oh my goodness, I have a lot of stuff. I don't need it. And it kind of helps me not buy stuff at the store, because I'll see cute stuff and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. I need it. I want it. And then I'm like, but I don't have any room for it. So obviously I don't need it. Or I need to just get rid of stuff I don't use and buy stuff that I need or will use, you know? So yeah, I think I'm just going to go through all this, decide what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of, and then start wiping down the cabinets and putting stuff back and see how that goes. I have been working on just trying to put the dishes away and figuring out where to put everything. And I'm really struggling because those two cabinets had most of my dishes and they're wider, so they fit more. And this cabinet is a lot more narrow. And I liked having my white and pink dishes separately. But I think I'm just obviously gonna have to combine them. And I really don't like the setup. I was just looking on Pinterest for ideas. They have those kind of like wire shelves that you can put, kind of like, you know, wire shelves. This way you can separate it and stack something else. These shelves are adjustable, but even if I put it lower, I still feel like I'm wasting space, and I'm short, so it's hard for me to reach up there. And I do use bowls quite often, so I want to get those wire like stackable shelf things and maybe put some bowls here. So that's one thing. I was just at TJ Maxx. I wish I knew earlier, but maybe we'll go to Home Goods tonight or something and take a look, or tomorrow, whenever. But yeah, I'm really struggling. I still have a bunch of dishes there and here, and I want to make them like easy, or, you know, accessible, because I do use most of these. Like, obviously the serving dishes I don't use as often, so those do go on top, but like my mixing bowls and things I do use. So I'm just struggling a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it for a little bit, because I usually do this if I get overwhelmed, if I'm cleaning or something. I will step away, because what I'll end up doing is just like putting stuff away just to put it away. And I kind of don't want to do that. The whole point of me taking all this out was to reorganize and figure out a better solution. So what I think I'm going to do is just kind of leave it for a little bit and keep going through Pinterest, look at some ideas, and try to figure out a better way to organize all of this. Eventually, when all of this is done, I'll hopefully show you what it looks like. It has been a few days since the last kitchen cleaning video, or since the last clip that you just saw, and I did end up buying some like shelves or racks I thought to put in the cabinet to kind of stack my dishes, and I brought it home and it wasn't fitting. The legs were a little bit too thick, so it was just kind of, it wasn't fitting in there right, and it was just taking up more space, or kind of wasting more space than adding space, if you know what I mean. So I will end up returning those racks, but I did move things around and rearranged it, and it has been working so far. It's been probably about a week since I filmed the last clip. I think it's been about a week, and it's been great. I still do forget. I'll go to the cabinet where the cups used to be, open it up, be like, oh, they're not here anymore. It's so nice to have them right above the coffee maker, because even in the morning, like, I put our to-go cups in there. So even in the morning when Eddie and I are making coffee or tea for work, it's so quick and easy to just grab it, and it's right underneath. You know, I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. I think I was just worried about it fitting. I did get rid of a lot of dishes. So I have them actually all standing on my kitchen table, which I need to like get rid of. But I am going to go ahead and show you what the cabinets look like now. Sorry about the lighting, it is a little bit gloomy outside, but over here, if you remember, I had all my white dishes, And now I'm missing a few cups. They're in the dishwasher, but this is what I have in here. So I have all of my teacups over here, up here. I have some of my to-go cups. All of my like clear cups are up here. And then on the top, I have like some wine glasses and some of like prettier glasses that I don't reach for as often. So I put those up there. So this has been working great. So that's in this cabinet. And then this one right next to it, I have more of like our clear drinking glasses, and then like my reusable water bottles, and then like to-go coffee cups. And on top, it's still actually empty, which I have room to put some other stuff, and that feels so good because everything was so crammed before. So I might just put some things up there that I don't use as much and clear out some of my other cabinets. So on the other side, where I used to have the cups, are my pink dishes. And yes, I am missing a couple. They're in the dishwasher. I have to unload that. So I do have my serving dishes on top, which I don't use as often. And then like my mixing bowls or some of my serving plates. And then my more used dishes on the bottom. And then right next to it here in the corner cabinet, I have my white dishes. So again, just like my bowls, plates that I use more often here, and some of my bigger bowls, and then my serving dishes or like cake stands are up there. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and maybe it gave you some cleaning or organizing motivation. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new to my channel so you don't miss out on other videos, and I will see you all next time.